I want to quickly go over what I mentioned in a little sheet or a little email about more efficient sled dragging. So a couple things. I've got your lovely dog sled set up. I'm assuming it's going to be something like this. If there's straps like so, right, that you can adjust, what you should do is have the straps holding over your shoulders like so, and Ben can get a little closer. Because what you can do is if you can lift the sled slightly, right, up, you know, kind of lifting, that's the goal, right? The less friction there is on the ground, the better, okay? So if that's an option, it might just be like a harness that you can't really do anything with. If so, you know, or if it's not, if it's one of these, go ahead and shorten those straps up as tight as possible without clinking your heels on the sled. So that's strategy number one. Let's assume it's a belt though. Let's assume it has to go on your shoulders. Your strategy, right, is going to be a couple of things. One of the things you might remember from the game is that when the sled is heavy and it's stopped, when you press off of one foot, even if you get low, right, the pressing tends to kind of, you kind of just fly to the side like so. You see that all the time. One of the reasons that is because you have a small base of support, the pressing is going to create torque and you're going to spin. You're basically going to create a rotational element rather than a forward element, right? Rather than this kind of way, which is obviously where we want to go. So what I want you to do is you're going to get low, you're going to stay low. But what I want you to effectively do is treat this like almost like a squat. So you're going to press off of both feet to get it moving, and then once it's moving, take a step, right? So you're going to get up tight like the bottom of the squat, you're going to press, and then step into it. The hardest part of the sled drag is getting it moving. Once it's moving, it's easy to keep going. So you're going to stay low, right? Stay as low as you can, press off of both feet, and then take a step and lengthen out those steps. So again, it's stay low, get it moving, hands and knees, little steps, and then as you get it going, you can get a little higher, take longer steps. But the strategy is stay low, press off of both feet to start it, little steps, lengthening out to bigger steps. Obviously this changes, we have to put a sled or a sandbag over you. I'm not sure what that's going to look like, but the strategy should still be the same. Start with both feet, take steps into it. Little steps, getting longer. That should be your sled drag strategy.